there really is an incredible threat out there. So we expect that to be accelerated over time, and this is really about beating them to that.
Hello and welcome from the Nasdaq MarketSite here in Times Square, New York. I'm Jarrett Banks of TechEdge. Joining me is a gentleman from a repeat company that we know quite a bit about. We've got Scott Sacket, the SVP of Global Partner Strategy. Scott, welcome to the program.
Great to be here. Thanks for having us.
Let's get right into it. Now, you've had an exciting announcement just this week about your Elements platform. What can you tell us about that?
Yeah, so really since 2021, when we announced our global partner program, we've been really focused on bringing technology, focused on governance, resilience, security to the MSP community. And this is really the evolution of that step. The Elements platform is purpose-built for managed service providers to deliver those types of services. And this is really an AI-powered next generation of the platform to be able to help our partners scale, build additional revenue sources, and really deliver a more robust governance and security portfolio of services for their customers.
Now, we hear about IT and data security issues all the time in the news. What are some of the needs of today's channel partners that you can tell us about?
Yeah, so I think you've alluded to it. Things like ransomware attacks, cyber threats, it's prevalent today. It's only going to get worse as time goes on. The bad actors are becoming more sophisticated. I think the estimates are in the next 5 years, the cost of a cyber attack will be up over 70%, which is significant. And that's really why we've made this investment into enhancing our platform for our partners to be able to protect their customers against these bad actors. There really is an incredible threat out there. So we expect that to be accelerated over time, and this is really about beating them to that.
Now, you've also recently acquired Ydentic to increase your AI-powered offerings. What can you tell us about that?
Yeah, Ydentic is a SaaS-based B2B enterprise platform, also purpose-built for managed service providers, headquartered out of the Netherlands. And they offer a multi-tenancy solution that allows for automation, scale of IT tasks that can be really redundant, but take up an incredible amount of time. So Ydentic, really coupled with the enhancements that we just announced, we expect to be able to bring an incredible amount of value to our MSP community, and once again allow them to not just create incredible services for their customers, but to create ultimately even a better business and create more margin for them.
Makes sense. Now, as we think about this channel business growth, why is demand continuing to grow in this sector?
Yeah, so we talked about cost a moment ago, right? But also frequency. So we are seeing that not just the large problems that these cyber threats and cybersecurity issues are causing, but they're happening more frequently. So vendors that focus on things like cybersecurity, ransomware detection, really are going to become more and more valuable in the market. And that's really where our focus is, to really arm our partners with the tools to be able to prevent this ultimately in the future. We expect that once again over the next 5 years to continue to be a really important focus area for the channel community, and we want to make sure we're part of the solution, not the problem.
Speaking of solutions, how do you meet customers' urgent information management needs?
Yeah, so of course, AvePoint offers a multitude of solutions, right, that focus on data security, data resilience, and governance. And those solutions, whether they're for end customers or in this case for our managed service providers and partner community, really are important for their overall practice, right? So whether it is moving data to the cloud, managing that data, or securing that data, ultimately, it's critical in this new generation and new era of AI that you have a secure data posture.
Okay, last question. As we look ahead this year, 2025, how is the company going to focus on growth and development as this threat continues?
Yeah, I think two big takeaways for us and our commitment for this year. One is our investment in the channel and in our managed service providers. Obviously, our acquisition of Identic is one of those investments. The new solutions that we're bringing to market with Elements is another aspect. Our partner program, our continued investment there is really important. And then the other really big one that I think you're going to see more and more of is our investment into multi-cloud. Not just Microsoft M365, but Google and Salesforce and other hyperscaler environments, because ultimately, wherever you put your data, you need to make sure it can be managed, secured, and governed, and that's really what we're committing to our customers and partners.
All right, we'll leave it there. This has been Scott Sacket, the SVP of Global Partner Strategy at AvePoint. I'm Jarrett Banks of TechEdge, signing off from Nasdaq MarketSite.